Is it good for a woman to have sex during her menstruation? To protect yourself, barrier methods like condoms or dental dams can help reduce this risk when used correctly. Welcome to today's Heart to Soul Talk. We are diving into an interesting and often debated topic. Is it ideal to have sex with a woman during menstruation? Let me give you a little backstory on how this topic came about. So I was at the market buying some local food, and the woman attending to me, probably in her late 40s, started sharing bits about her life and marital experiences. One story led to another, and I casually asked her, is it good for a woman to have sex during her menstruation? Now, before I tell you her answer, let me clarify. I didn't just stop at our conversation. I did some research to balance this discussion with medical facts. So, this isn't just a personal or spiritual perspective, it is backed by medical insight. So, sit back, relax, and let's unpack this together. First, let me share what the woman had to say. Quoting her directly, she said, it is more like a disease. In fact, it is a disease. Having sex during menstruation makes the blood rush faster, and in the long run, it affects the woman. It could even lead to her womb protruding out of her vagina. I just quoted her. She concluded by asking, why can't a man or woman wait just 4 to 8 days to have sex? Her perspective was intense, wasn't it? But it got me thinking, how much of this is rooted in truth and how much is just traditional belief? To answer that, let's explore what medical experts say. I want to avoid boring you with too many technical terms, so I'll keep it simple and share only the essential points. I'll also include links in the description box for those who want to dig deeper into this research. Most websites focus on the benefits of sex during menstruation, but only few dive deeply into the potential risks. According to the National Library of Medicine, the health risks of having unprotected sex during menstruation include a higher risk of sexually transmitted infections. During menstruation, the protective cervical mucus plug is lost. The cervical opening is dilated, and the elevated pH levels in the vagina create an environment conducive to infections. This increases the risk of transmitting STIs such as HIV, gonorrhea, genital wart, hepatitis B, and herpes. To protect yourself, barrier methods like condoms or dental dams can help reduce this risk when used correctly. Another concern is the potential for increased menstrual flow. Some women notice that their period stops shortly after intercourse. This happens because the veins in the uterus are congested during menstruation. Sex can rupture these veins, causing the blood flow to expel quickly. While it might seem like a benefit, it puts unnecessary strain on the uterus and could cause damage over time. There is also the question of endometriosis, which is a condition where tissue similar to the uterine lining grows outside the uterus, causing severe pain, fatigue, and even infertility. One possible cause is retrograde menstruation, where menstrual blood flow backward into the pelvic cavity instead of out through the vagina. Why the link between menstrual sex and endometriosis is still debated, it is worth considering. And I'm not going to add any bureaus, so Google that yourself. Some men also report experiencing temporary impotence after having sex during a woman's period. Why the reasons for this aren't fully understood, it's another factor to think about. Beyond the medical risk, there is also the hygiene factor. Menstrual blood is not harmful in itself, but it is a medium for bacteria. Without precautionary measures, the risk of bacterial contamination increases significantly. So, what's the bottom line? Why having sex during menstruation is not necessarily a perversion or bad, it comes with its fair share of risk. Couples need to be aware of this risk and practice safe sex to avoid infections or complications. Now, back to the woman's story. What do you think about what she shared? Did her perspective hold some truth, or was it purely traditional belief? Personally, I think she had valid points, but her explanation may not have been 100% accurate. So do me a favor, share this video with young men and women. You never know who might need this information. And if you enjoyed today's Heart to Soul Talk, don't forget to check out the Love, Sex, and Relationship playlist for more videos and episodes. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay informed, and see you in the next episode. Bye for now. Au revoir. Bientôt. Bisous, bisous. Welcome, welcome. Da 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 da. Welcome. Welcome to today's Heart to Soul Talk.